Maybe that makes it okay. Maybe we could start talking about that. Doesn't have a lot to do
So
with
games in 2015 have
games.
been like really, really disappointing. They've been really disappointing.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, well, not really. It kind of depends. Um, Even before 2015, I think games have been
Yeah,
like they've just been like a downtrend. On launches especially. Even like
yeah,
people forget about GTA 5 and shit. Like that game, that launch was fucking horrible. When I'm
yeah,
talking about online, I mean, and it was especially bad because fucking didn't we have to wait like 2 weeks
yeah.
before like prior before we could play online, specifically because they were adjusting it to, I don't know, optimize it,
the
as far as
the
quality goes.
GTA is a mess still to this day. Like GTA 5 still has tremendous cloud server issues, like with saves and whatnot. A lot of things don't save. A lot of things gets deleted. It's a mess in general, and even the heists, like the promised heist DLC, like that took like 2 years or a year and a
Yeah,
half
yeah,
after
that was
like the game
insane.
was released when it was supposed to be released
It was supposed to
with
launch
the
with that,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But not even that. Like that year in general, like even last year too, like horrible launches,
Even
like
Battlefield. Remember
2K15,
Battlefield 4? Remember Battlefield 4,
Battlefield.
dude?
Yeah, Battlefield 4 was
That
horrible.
fucking game was the worst launch, dude. It's one of the worst fucking launches
Yeah.
ever.
And then even like by the time the DLCs came out, with people that spent like $120 for that whole VIP expansion thing that they had going on,
Oh
like
yeah, yeah,
that,
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
They
that
got
was pretty
fucked really
horrible.
bad.
Yeah, I know.
It's you could kind of understand. You could kind of give these companies like I guess slack because there's a lot of shit that goes down with launches. They might not account
Especially
for
Rush.
how many people are trying to play the game. You know what I'm saying at launch. That still doesn't excuse them though. It should be inexcusable, and especially when you pre-order a game. You know what I'm saying? Like if they see the number of pre-orders they have, how the fuck are they're gonna have such like a poor launch? I don't know, son. I'm still getting
There's
over
two things
fucking
wrong.
the Master Chief collection, dude. Like that was another fucking failure.
There's also something else wrong. Like the whole pre-order system. Like nowadays, games they don't really care about the long run of the because these publishers like they'll make money off initial releases. Like they all they care about is
Yeah,
the day was like
that's
the
so
week
true.
one sales and the pre-order sales because like a bulk of the money they make is off pre-orders. Like games like Evolve,
They
like
don't
they
even yet.
make money off hype. They make money off the week one releases and the pre-order, and that's what they pretty much make the game off of. They make the game five
It's
hours
kind of
of
it's kind of
content.
sad. It's kind of sad, man.
Evolve, like Evolve, like that game is really gonna be the trend of games for consoles and PC, or at least AAA titles for years to come, because they're just gonna make 5 hours of content, hype the shit out of it, get week one sales, and then do it all over again all year long
I feel like we need to stop
and
pre-ordering.
get and make a monopoly. Yeah, we
Let's
all.
just stop fucking. Let's stop pre-ordering games. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
If especially
well,
against like Halo 5, especially against like Halo 5 with 343. I have a vendetta. That's what it is. I kind of have a vendetta with 343
it,
after MCC.
it's the
Just
stigma.
fucking.
It's the hype. Like the games. They're too desirable. You want them now, and then they say, "Oh, well, you can purchase it now," and when it comes out, you'll have it. Like you don't want to lose the game when
Instant
it comes out,
instant
and
access, instant gratification
yeah,
kind of thing.
they make it like when you buy it like 3 months before it comes out, you feel like, yes, I got the game. I don't need to worry about getting the game when it comes out, whatever. Like I'm officially a owner of the
Excuse
game,
me.
even though you haven't played anything. And another thing, like they always try to trick you with the exclusive content, like those pre-order contents, like right now with Elder Scrolls,
Oh yeah,
where they
that's
give you like two
GameStop and
extra
all them.
races.
Yeah, yeah.
Even
The
even
Imperial pack. What's up with that, man?
yeah,
I think that falls
yeah,
more
like they
back
make
on developers and
like, and then
just
like there's no way
DLC in
you can
general,
get
man.
there's no way
That's
you
a
can
different
get that
discussion.
piece of DLC.
I feel like
Yeah,
that's a different
yeah,
discussion
that's
as
something
far as
else.
DLC goes. Like look at Destiny. fucking Destiny. That game was that game is a fucking sickening, dude. With the DLC, like they chopped the game up so fucking bad. Like it's not even
like
a
10
shell of
years.
what it should
Like it's
have
supposed
been.
to be like
I don't know.
supposed to be like
I don't know.
10 years of content. Like what the fuck, man? Like why? Listen, when you pay $60 for a game, you want the full game.
Not the
Like
fucking game.
maybe I'm an old school
You want some?
motherfucker, but when I pay $60 for a game, I
You
want
got
that
the
fucking
game.
game.
And you want it
Yeah,
to work. You expect it to
yeah.
work. You
Here,
don't you
it's
don't
not
buy
even
something
online
expecting it
capabilities,
not to work.
bro. It's not even
I don't know,
online
man.
capabilities because like
I don't know.
games like
I don't know about
Assassin's
that.
Creed. Listen,
All right.
games like
All
Assassin's
right.
Creed, like those games came out with day one patches. Watch Dogs came out with day one patches. Like all those games came out with day one patches that were like huge fucking lists. And then even when the game came out, there was glitches like you couldn't see like the face of the guy. Like or you know like in Battlefield where like so many bugs in general of the game itself that are
That
still
game
in the
was so
game till
bad.
this day
Yeah.
and and
Yeah.
are still in this like Battlefield Hardline. All the bugs that were in Battlefield 4 are still
I
in
never play.
Hardline.
I
It's like
never
they
play Hardline. That's crazy.
yeah,
That's crazy. It's
like the
like they
reload bug
it's like they
where
brought
you
they brought the bugs over. It's kind of fucking
it's
crazy,
like they
man.
took Battlefield 3 and managed to make it worse.
They
Like
made it
they
worse.
managed to take all the bugs.
Let's
They
add
managed to
bugs to
take
the
all the
bugs.
bugs.
Let's
Yeah,
add more
yeah.
bugs. I think that's what this
Niggas
game
made
needs.
insects. Fuck
This game
bugs. They
needs more
made
bugs.
insects everywhere.
I don't know, man.
It's insane. It's insane that they're getting away. Like the video game community, like the video game market, is like the only market getting away with it. Like, like in most other markets,
It's
if
it's
something
so
came
bad
out
because
broken,
they're not even. It's not even that they're getting away with it. Like they're turning profit on this shit, and then there's a trend. You know, it's a continuing trend. It's only getting worse. It's only getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not suffering any consequences. You know what I'm saying? They walk away with the money at the end of the day. So
like
it's only
any
gonna
other
fucking get
industry,
worse until we do something about it, son. I don't know, man.
any other industry will not get away with this. If
I'm just gonna
produce
kill
went with
myself.
this shit, if you were eating like fucking bad quality produce, or
If
the
you're eating like
things that like
if you're eating a marshmallow
that
and a moth flew out, why? I'm gonna eat the
it's
moth,
like
but
there's
come on.
bugs. If there's bugs in your food and shit, like you niggas gonna have salmonella. Like I ain't fucking
I
with
don't
that
know.
shit, nigga.
Point
I don't
is
want to
you
shit on
buy
my Gucci
something,
vest.
you expect it to work. That's the main shit. You know what I'm saying? For example, Gucci vest. You buy a Gucci vest, the tag don't have Gucci on it, it has Louis. You better believe I'm taking that shit back to Jimmy Jazz. Go in
Listen, when
there,
I buy a
yo, my
Tommy
nigga,
Hilfiger polo,
the fuck
when
is
I
good with
buy a
my
Tommy Hilfiger
it's
polo
good
and
with
I
my
get American
Alfani?
Eagle, I swear to God, I'm gonna shoot somebody. Like
This Alfani
fuck
shirt
that shit.
doesn't fit. What are you talking about, bro? So Alfani shirt doesn't. This is two sizes too small. I'm a XL, not a triple X. Stupid
Stupid
idiot.
motherfuckers,
Fuck you
dumbass niggas.
thought?
This shit, nigga. If I go to a store and I want to get the Fubu Retro 8s, and then niggas give me the Jordan Huevos, I will walk out that bitch and
You're
I'm gonna be
gonna
mad as shit. I'm gonna walk
you're
back in
gonna
that
look
shit.
stupid. You're gonna look
I'm
stupid. You're
gonna
gonna
look
want to
stupid.
slap somebody.
I'm gonna
Nobody
look
wants
like
to look
Nas trying to
stupid.
make an album in 2015.
Nobody
Like,
wants to look like that.
no, nobody wants to look like Nas trying to spit a freestyle. Like, nobody wants to look like that shit, nigga.
We
You look
gotta
like
cut all
Lil
this
Wayne trying to
leeway.
tell Birdman to release the album.
There's too much leeway. There's too much leeway when it comes to shit like that. Like people need to start paying for their mistakes, or not so much their even mistakes because at that point it's not even a mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's more like negligence. It's like you knew what was gonna happen, and yet you still released Master Chief Collection. Fuck you, 343. Glad I got that out. I just needed to get that out
The
though.
whole the whole thing about 343
Fucking
is that
hazy.
they were made to be a Halo company, and that's all they're supposed to make is Halo, and yet
Halo
they
5.
have
Oh,
no other projects. They have no other projects than Halo, and they still manage to fuck up. They still
The thing,
managed to not
the
be
thing
able
is
to
that
make the
all
game.
right, all right. I don't wanna sound like a 3 for 3 hitter. Like Master Chief Collection was very ambitious. All right, it was very ambitious. They took a lot of fucking Halo games, they mashed them into one. You gotta give them some credit. Still, fucking the most basic function of the game was not work matchmaking. How the fuck can you fuck up matchmaking?
It
Like
still
how
doesn't
does
work.
that one
It still
one of
doesn't
the it
really
still
work.
doesn't work. Yeah, it still doesn't fucking work. It's not gonna work till probably even after Halo 5. Maybe even after that. Maybe
It,
conspiracy
the
theory,
game,
maybe they did it on purpose. Maybe they said fuck this game. We got Halo 5. If we fucking release Halo 5 with this amazing game, Master Chief Collection, Master Chief Collection is amazing.
it
It just
mostly
doesn't fucking work. Just doesn't fucking work.
it's mostly because it was like it was a rushed product. Like they, I pro if they probably had more time, they probably would have got it right. Because the whole thing is like the game was made to be released with the Xbox One. Like like at the time, no Xbox One games were out. Microsoft needs a game to be out to
They
like attract people
they
because
needed an exclusive. That's what they needed.
yeah, they
Needed.
they need something that everybody
And
can just grip.
what bigger name than Halo? You know what I'm saying? Like that is one of the biggest fucking names. Like
And they
that,
probably
the game defined a generation, dude. Come on.
walked inside of 343 and like, hey, we need this shit released now. And then the people in 343 all said the same thing, like, oh no, this we need a little more
Oh
time.
no,
We
I
can't
got
do all this.
diarrhea. I can't. Gotta
Eh,
go to the bathroom.
man.
I don't know
I
why
don't
I came
wanna
to work
shit.
today.
I don't
I
wanna
don't know
shit on
what's
my boat
wrong.
shoes. I need a, I just bought these new Ferrari shoes. I need to get back in my Porsche and
Ferrari
go
squad.
home. And I need
That's
a,
like
I need
that's
to
like
get
Woo the
back in
Kid.
my '92 Honda Civic while my bosses are making like billions of dollars.
They're making
I
six
just,
figures,
yeah.
six figures a
I'm out
year.
here making 4 figures a year. I'm making 4 figures a year and shit. And these niggas, man, making money and shit. I'm just, man, I've been working as a software engineer for I don't know, like 20 years, and and I still can't pay off my 30-year mortgage.
You
Like, what the fuck is
still
this shit?
that's the thing about college though. Like you go to college, you get an internship. Even if it's a paid internship, you're making like fucking 15 bucks an hour, if that. And meanwhile, you're trying to go to school at the same time. And once you finally land a decent position, you got to spend the rest of your life fucking paying off debts and
Trying to get
student
back
loans.
up.
Yeah,
That
what kind of
you know
shit is that, dude? That's
you know
fucked
what?
up,
Like
man.
the number one debt in America right now is student loans. Like it's more than credit card debt. Like
Wow,
that's
that
great
puts
for you.
things in
Yeah, John Oliver
perspective,
talked
too.
about this.
Yeah. Oh,
John
really?
Oliver had like yeah, he had like a 20-minute, like his little segment, yeah, it talked about fucking student debt and shit. It's insane. Like,
It
and the
is.
thing is, like, college isn't for everybody, and that's not a bad thing. Like, the thing about it is, like college is supposed to be something that's supposed to be extremely difficult, and it's supposed to be something that not everybody is supposed to go to, because like, like the jobs there, like I don't listen. If you're going to college to get a gender studies degree, I mean, like that, go ahead and get yourself a student loan. I know you need that. We need more and more gender
What the fuck?
studies
The
people
fuck
out
is this
here.
coming from?
We need more
The
gender
fuck is that?
studies out here. We need more gender study degrees. Feminism is a real struggle here in the States. There's a gender pay gap, and it needs to be fixed. And fuck guys. Guys are the devil. They're evil. If you are a feminist and you want to fuck me, please contact me. Um, please. I feel for you guys' pain.
You guys is how do you spell that?
G
GUYISE.
unit TYS. You guys is
You guys is nice.
nice, man.
The thing about that college isn't for everyone thing. A lot of jobs, a lot of decent jobs, a lot of like B-rated jobs, even jobs that You need more than just your GED or your high school diploma nowadays to get at least a fucking decent job. For at least, like employers when they look at your fucking resume, like they won't even fucking take that shit seriously if you don't even have like I'd say a bachelor's.
Yeah,
So
but the whole thing about
college
college,
isn't for
the,
everyone. Go ahead, no. Go ahead. Go
the whole
ahead,
thing
talk. Go
about
ahead.
college is like people have to remember that shit is a
Stupid.
business too. Like the
Dumbass.
motherfuckers that like run the college, they get paid, and those colleges, they're trying to turn a profit. It doesn't matter if they don't really give a fuck about your future as long as they turn a profit.
That's true. That's
And,
true. Oh, it's like
and
that for
like
schools
so,
too. It's like that. That's like that everywhere, dude. Fucking public
I
schools,
know
no
it's
kid,
everywhere.
no child left behind. No child left behind. You remember that?
Yeah, I
You
remember
remember
that
that?
bullshit. Yeah, that was the greatest bill of all time, boy. That and going into Iraq, because they had weapons of mass destruction, that was one of the greatest, you know, wars in American history. My grandchildren will be talking about the Patriots, that went into Iraq to find, the weapons of mass destruction.
That's a pretty grim thing to be sarcastic about. Look at the Battle of Fallujah. That was pretty gruesome. Like, like I remember this one particular story, a Humvee. It wasn't actually U.S. troops. I think they were contractors. Um, they got hit by like a RPG, killed everybody in there immediately. And
Yes.
the bodies, like even like people in the streets, like civilians, they drag their bodies out of the burning wreck with like sticks and shit, and they took their mutilated bodies and just hung them. They hung them on like a post or something above a bridge. I don't know. I don't know. Don't quote me on the details, but that's pretty much like that shit. That shit was normal.
Listen,
It's kind of that's nasty to me, man.
I, I support the troops. I don't support the wars they fight.
All right, I could get behind that. I could get
Like
behind that.
I
Oh,
support the
that's
men
the
that
thing
are
with all
dying for a
wars, though.
country.
That's yeah, like
Not all
you
wars.
gotta you gotta support the troops, but not the troops. Does that make sense? Like support them as don't support them
As the
as like
humans,
yeah, like don't support them as the individuals. Like I support you, the troops, as a concept. As far as like I forgot where I was going. I lost it, man. I lost it. I'm
are you
talking
trying to
about
say like
morale.
blind
I'm s-
patriot?
I'm
Are you,
I'm talking about morale. You can't be a blind patriot because that's not good for anybody, not even your
yeah, that's what I
country.
was about to say. You're talking about like being a blind patriot. Like
That's not good for anyone.
yeah,
I
being
don't know, man.
chauvinistic in general. Being chauvinistic
Support the
in
troops.
general, like that's just ignorant. Like that's just extremely ignorant. Like it's good to talk down about your country because if you never speak about the problems, they'll never get fixed. Like
Well, it's not so much, you're not really so much talking down as more acknowledging what's wrong and what needs to be fixed and what needs to be done. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
You're not
It's
really
like Russell
being,
Westbrook. Like that nigga can't shoot. I'm not
you're not
hating.
really,
He just
yeah,
can't shoot.
you're not being a dickhead about it. You're just stating the facts. Stating the facts because
Yeah,
you want something to be, because you care. You care. You want
yeah,
something to be
because I
done.
care. And he doesn't pass the ball. Nigga needs to pass the ball a little more,
Pass
just a
the
little
ball
bit more.
more. Just like yeah,
Pass
just
the ball,
pass it up.
just a little
Pass
bit
it
more,
up.
man.
When you watch this
Obamacare.
video, Obama, just pass the ball. That's all you gotta do.
Obama is a ball hog. Like Joe
He's a ball
Biden gets
hog.
no credit.
He never passes. He
Nigga
always
never.
he always goes for the layup and he misses. What kind of come on?
LeBron
What kind
be
of shit is that?
LeBron be playing with a tie on. LeBron be playing with a tie on this shit. Nigga be
He
like,
plays
hey
with a
man,
tie on and no jersey, no shirt, no nothing. He goes in there just with a tie.
just right. Yeah. He look, and he be
Runs
listening
around with a
to
tie.
ASAP Rocky. He be trying to look like ASAP Rocky and
Yeah,
shit. He
yeah,
walk
yeah,
inside of
yeah.
that shit with a
Sometimes he goes in with a picnic table on his back, with a picnic on his
nigga got a
back.
pager. Nigga doesn't
He be
even got a
wearing
cell
those
phone. He got a pager and
He
shit.
wearing those flannel shirts, those plaid flannel those tees. You know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about. Yeah, they know what I'm
You
talking.
know who Obama looks like? You wanna know who Obama really looks like?
You being serious? Who?
Yeah, dead ass serious. Obama looks like Jesus Christ. Like that is serious. Like you take a picture, you take like a drawing of Jesus Christ, like a painting, you know, like
How do
in
you how do you
cathedrals and all that, and then you take a picture of
cathedrals?
Obama, yeah,
Say
and then
cathedral. Say cathedral. Cathedral.
my dick
Say it.
is big though. My
Say
dick is big
cathedral.
though.
Say
My
cathedral.
dick,
Say it.
my dick, my dick is
Dude,
Castro.
nobody wants to hear
I bet
this,
you
man.
didn't
Say
know that, huh?
cathedral. They
I
want to
bet
hear
you
you
didn't
say
know.
cathedral. The
I
one
bet you
guy
didn't know
watching
that,
us,
huh?
the one
I
guy
bet,
hearing us wants
I
to hear
bet,
you say it.
I bet you
Say
didn't
it.
know that, huh?
Do it for the people, man.
Huh,
Do it for the
huh.
people. Do it for the people.
Got to give the people.
You suck, man. You fell off.
I can't pronounce that word.
There you go. That's all you had is like, you just man up to it. You know what I can't pronounce? There's a few words I can't pronounce. Anomaly. Oh no, I just pronounced it. Millennium. Oh, I just pronounced it. What else? That's about it
You
actually.
can't pronounce them on the moment. Like in the moment, you can't pronounce them, but you know, I couldn't pronounce this. I still can't pronounce it. Statistic, nigga.
What is it? What
Statistics,
do
nigga.
you?
Stats, nigga. I can't pronounce.
Statistics?
Yeah, I
Statistics.
can't pronounce that. Statistics. I remember.
Sa
What-
statist. Statistic.
Yeah, no, I had to like go up. I had to look it up at Webster when I was doing this video project once, and and I had to say the word statistics, and like I just couldn't do it.
Oh, you had to
Like
present? You was during a presentation?
yeah.
Oh man. What was it?
So
What was it
I
about? Like,
practiced it. I
what were you
practiced it.
presenting? Oh, you practiced. Oh, I meant like
Yeah,
you were
I
up there
practiced the
and
word.
you were in the
Uh,
middle of a presentation. And you was like,
no.
you need
That's
to.
like I practiced. I
That
practiced.
would have been so embarrassing, man.
It was during a debate, I believe. Like it was during a debate, during
Did
like
you
a
nail
video
it?
presentation.
Did you nail it
Um,
at the moment of truth?
but I don't know. I don't remember.
Ah, you fucked up,
I
didn't
think
you?
I did. I think I did.
Uh,
Like it was a good debate. No, it was a good debate. Like my she did a good job. She did a really
what were
good
you
job.
debating?
I did a
What was
pretty
the
good job too.
argument?
I can't remember if it was teen driving. If it was teen driving or if it was the garbage patch. Because
The
I did both of
garbage?
those.
The
Yeah, and
garbage patch?
I also did can't remember. It was about I think performance enhancing drugs.
It's a
Performance
good
enhancement
topic.
drugs.
I could think of a good argument for that.
Yeah, no, but that's how I annihilated that kid too. I like that kid was one of those kids that talks very soft and he's very shy and he can't present well and like he has like he has ADHD and it was just embarrassment for him. I felt bad for him, but I at one point the judge had to stop me halfway through it because like it was just like bad.
It's a
It was
massacre.
bad for the other guy. Yeah, yeah, I
I feel
murdered the
like
nigga.
ADHD. I feel like he was just like one of those socially awkward kids. But why is that such a bad thing? Like a lot of kids are like that, and shit like ADHD like that is so overdiagnosed, especially
Yeah,
today. Even
that
ADD, like
OCD,
yeah,
all
OCD
that
too.
shit.
Like that's another thing. Yeah, all of that shit is overdiagnosed. It really is.
A lot of
Like
things overdiagnosed.
you ever like
Like
move your
eight,
foot or tap your foot like if you're waiting, like if you're anxious or you're just waiting for something. Like
of course.
if you were to get seen by like a physician, like they'd probably diagnose you with like ADD or something.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of crazy.
I wonder why they do that. Did they need like some sort of like a quota?
It's
Do they need to
probably
get a quota of
yeah,
diagnosis?
probably. I'm not really educated on like how physicians really work as far as like prescriptions and all that, but I'm pretty sure like they're trying to meet
Oh,
some
I
sort
know.
of quota.
John Oliver also had a nice little thing about this about pharmaceuticals
Hospitals?
and
Oh, pharmaceuticals,
no
yeah, pharmacy.
about the medicine industry with the whole doctor's office and physicians and all that. Like it's pretty just like most things in the world, it's pretty fucking corrupt.
Like
Like
everything else,
they
yeah.
basically bribe people. They bribe these doctors to prescribe you these drugs that you don't need in
Yep.
order. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Like That's probably why there's so many people with ADHD and ADD because those guys are probably super bribing. They're probably making so much money from all that shit. And doctors, they get a piece of that revenue if
It's
it's
kind
their
of
patient.
it's kind of fucking crazy because half of the time you don't really need anything. You know what I'm saying? Like we get all these immunizations, all these vaccinations, and I don't want to sound like a fucking conspiracy nut because I'm not
Yeah, I was about
really.
to say, entering into
I'm
that
not.
conspiracy theorism realm.
I'm not really a conspiracy nut, but there's just a lot of shit that you can't ignore. That just doesn't seem right. You know what I'm saying?
Like 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 those epidemic flus, like swine flu or the flu in general. Like every year in the news, they say
Yeah,
the
the
same thing.
flu.
You gotta go get your
Yeah,
flu
get your
shots.
flu shot, yo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, oh my god, man. Commercials all the time, like of Walgreens and shit, CVS telling you to go get your damn flu shots. I'm like, my nigga, I've never had the flu my entire life, like,
I've got the
and
flu
I've never got a
once.
shot. Really, I probably jinxed myself.
But
Hello.
anyway, yeah. Yeah, my thing died.
Alright, alright,
Um
alright.
anyway, I've gotten the flu like probably once in my life. And I gotten over it without like taking anything. Just good old resting, drinking fluids, eating stuff, eating food. That's about it. That's really all you need to stay healthy. A
Yeah.
little bit of Nyquil doesn't hurt either. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
you don't gotta fucking admit yourself to the ER. Get like super drugs.
Yeah. Uh,
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. This is just like,
Nah, no. I do know. I know. I don't know why I keep on saying I don't know, 'cause I do know what's wrong. You wanna know
what
what's
is
wrong?
wrong, man?
You wanna know what's wrong?
What?
We don't have enough. We don't have enough ramen. There's not enough different kinds of ramen.
It's the pigeons, man. It's the pigeons. Like the
We need.
Illuminati
We need.
is
We need
watching
more
us through
ramen.
pigeons.
That's why we have so many pigeons when you think about it.
Well, yeah, I mean, like I listen. The other day, I saw the pigeon's mouth open,
You
and
saw
I
it?
could see. I saw. I said I saw. I'm like, I didn't saw nothing. Nigga. I didn't saw
You
it,
you
nigga.
you
I
S
ain't no.
A
I ain't.
W E
I
D.
no,
S A.
nigga.
you s-
You look like a clamshell, nigga. You look
Oh,
like
we're doing
you
ad
look like
hominems now.
James. You look like James Franco.
All right.
Fuck out my face, James Franco.
Like Frank Ocean, piece of shit.
You look like
He's actually a pretty
you look
handsome guy.
like Frank Ocean. Yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
he's good looking.
if I was gay, and I know he's gay, I'd try to
Yeah,
get all up in that.
yeah.
Him and Zac Efron, like I'm pretty sure like those two
Zac
are like the
Efron
gay
is
dreams.
he's
It's like the gay
definitely
dreams.
he's out there. I don't want to say he's gay, but he could tell you he gets more than a little bit of cheeks. You could just tell.
He's probably he's probably had a good ass fuck. I don't know if it was a chick or a guy, but he's probably had a good ass fuck. You know,
There's a few people out there, a few celebrities or actors that
I remember it.
they take trips to Taiwan and or the Philippines, and you know how that whole transgender, transvestite, male prostitute thing.
That's disgusting.
That's life. That's life, man. It's not disgusting. That's life.
Uh,
I feel like there's a delay. Is there a delay? Like a
no,
latency delay? No.
I don't notice it.
Are you sure?
Not
How
noticing it
big?
at all.
I feel like we should test it. How are
We're
we
in the
gonna
middle
test
of
it?
this thing, so fuck testing it.
All right, no, I'm gonna test it right now. I'm gonna drop a quarter, and you make a sharp noise when I drop the quarter. That way we know that there's no.
Alright, alright.
You ready? You ready?
Yeah,
You ready?
yeah.
All right, I'm dropping it. Here it goes. There is definitely a latency issue.
Oh shit. It's not that noticeable. They won't notice,
Well, they're gonna know now.
and they don't know. That's all right. What the
It's
fuck
kind
did
of
we
like
even start? What the
it's
hell did
kind of
we
like
even start talking about? Didn't we start
it's
talking about like Mickey Mouse, like
it's
the
kind of
Mickey?
like it's kind of like you're in the future and I'm in the past, or vice versa. I'm in the future and you're in the past, and we're communicating through like a rip in space. And it's like we don't really. I don't know when to talk now because you might be trying to talk, or you know what I'm saying?
No,
How tall are you?
like 6'1".
Really?
Yeah.
It's not bad.
How tall are you?
I'm like 5'10".
Really? I always assumed you were like 8'3".
Really?
Yeah, 430 pounds.
I've always been kind of the smallest guy in the group, kind of thing, you know.
Ooh, ooh, you're one of those kids, one of
What
those
is that?
guys.
What is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. I was just,
What is?
I don't know.
What's
I don't
that
know. It's just,
about?
nah, I don't know.
Got some sort of a complex going on there, big guy?
Nah, nah, nah,
What's
nah,
going
nah.
on there?
Nah, I'm fucking around. I was never the tallest guy in anything besides. Yeah, I've never been the tallest guy in any group. Never been the tallest guy in any group. Always like the second tallest. Always been the second tallest. There's always that 6'3" guy or 6'4" guy.
Yeah, there's always that one fucking guy.
Yeah.
Fucking bastard. Hate
Uh,
those guys, man. These guys, they suck. They ruin the party. It's like
wow.
here I am trying to mac with my sister's underage friends, and here comes fucking a Twin Tower Jones, fucking 8'9", looking over me. It's like, hey buddy, what are you doing down there? What am I doing down there? What are you doing up there, you fucking freak,
I mean,
bastard? Hope you fucking run into a ladder and fuck it.
I hope you tear your ACL.
Oh.
Oh shit. Um. So the other day, right, I was walking down the street, and like it started to rain, so I was going like I was trying to avoid getting wet and whatnot. And I'm walking down the
Right,
street, I'm walking in
right.
the middle of the street, right, and
And
I'm avoiding the raindrops. So I
vehicles.
step.
You're
Hey.
in the middle of the street. You're avoiding raindrops and cars,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah. And then this nigga, this nigga DMX. He started screaming at me like, "Oh, right, oh, no, 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 no," for like across the street and shit, like he's screaming like, where, like from across the street and shit, right? And I got my Louis duffel bag and shit,
All right.
and I'm already getting a little mad because like one or two raindrops are falling from
They
this
they just started
category
touching you.
three,
Yeah,
from
yeah.
this category three, hurricane. I'm in
They
the
made
middle of the street
contact.
avoiding all the cars and the raindrops. Every now and then there's that one little raindrop that falls on my Louis duffel bag, and then this nigga
That'd get me
DMX,
pissed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. This nigga DMX, right? He's holding like Dunkin' Donuts and shit in his hand and shit. Niggas running up to me and shit, screaming, "Where the oh, where the oh, where the oh, at?" He's just running up to me and shit. I just got this new Gucci vest. Like I just got this new Gucci vest like 2 minutes ago. Like I literally got it like 2 minutes ago. And
You
and this
literally
nigga
walked
just
out of
runs
Jimmy
up to me.
Jazz.
I literally walked out of the Cracker Barrel where my you got this motherfucking Gucci vest and shit. And this nigga spills the coffee from his Dunkin' Donuts all over my Louis duffel bag and my Gucci vest,
Duncan.
along with my skinny tight ass Versace pants. Like what the fuck, nigga? Like I spent like $30 on all this shit, cause like I bought it with a debit card. I'm never gonna pay that shit back. You know, I'm just buying it to floss in the hood. You know what I mean? And I'm never gonna pay
Going
that shit
back,
back.
going back to Frank Ocean. He kind of looks like this friend I have. Kind of looks like his name is Philip. Kind of looks like him. Like they have the same shaped head. Like
I
it's kind
knew
of
a
like an
Philip.
egg. It's like an uh, egg shaped head.
I knew a Philip. One time I was at a GameStop with my buddy, a buddy or two, and And I was like, oh shit, I know that guy. So I walked up to this guy, my old friend named Philip, and he had a friend with him. And I'm like, hey, what's up, Philip? And then he looks at me and he starts laughing because I guess he's cool now. And and uh and then him and his buddy started laughing. And then me and my buddies were just staring at him. And then I walked away.
You ever you know the Nameks in Dragon Ball Z? You know how their heads are like kind of egg.
Aren't the
You
Nameks
know,
those green things?
yeah. You don't know what the Nameks are, dude?
I don't
They're
remember the
green.
names of Dragon Ball Z all the
They
way. Yeah, the green things.
Oh man, suck man. They're fucking aliens. They come from planet Namek. They got the antennas, the green antennas. Frieza Saga. Come on, man. They're green. All right, so they got. Just think of their heads. That's what his head looks like. He has a Namekian head. Frank Ocean. Frank Ocean is a Namek. Oh, it makes sense. Makes sense when you think about it.
Seth Green looks like Piccolo.
I kind of like the Frieza saga in Dragon Ball Z. Like I was rewatching it
The
the other
best
day
saga.
on Kai. Good.
The best saga was the Cell saga. That's the best
Really?
saga.
That's
My
gross, man.
opinion. It's just.
That's
What
gross.
do you mean? Like there was so
That's
much
gross.
character development. So much character
For
development in those
for
sagas.
Gohan, I guess, but it could have been so much better.
Really?
Like,
You really feel
yeah,
that way?
because yes, because all right, you want to get into it. Um,
Alright.
at this point in the series, in my personal opinion, Dragon Ball Z, I'm one of those people. Dragon Ball Z should have ended like after Frieza, like that. After that, it should have been done. But at this
Damn,
point, Toriyama,
you take the hating level of
I'm
Dragon
not
Ball
hating.
Z even lower.
I'm I'm not hating.
Nah, because
I'm
most
not
people
even.
say that what's that one that came out? What's that shitty one that came out? Right after the Z. What was it? Dragon Ball GT, right?
Dragon Ball
That's what it's
GT,
called?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Most people say that shit shouldn't have existed. I agree. Um, but nah, I feel like the entirety of Dragon Ball Z was perfect. Was pretty
Even
good.
Boo, even the Boo
I
saga.
loved Boo. Yeah, I loved Boo
Boo saga,
Saga.
like, listen, this is the thing. Like, I don't hate the entire sagas. Like, they had their moments. You know, there were some good nods. When that dude, when Goku asked for Boo to be reincarnated, and then Oob came out. You know, that was a good little nod. Um, but as an entirety, you know, at that point, I feel like the story, he focused too much on Goku, and it only got even worse at the Cell Saga, to where it was already at the point where it was like, why give it to Gohan when Goku could have, he could have fucked Cell. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a just a big circle, a big a fucking a jerk circle. Everybody's jerking off to Goku, and Toriyama's trying to like he's trying to let all these other characters shine. But everyone's like, no, no, give it to Goku, give it to Goku. And what happens in the Buu saga? Goku's the one
Gave it to Goku.
he's the one to smack it down once again, yet again.
I mean, did they give it to
So
Gohan and Cell though?
they did, yeah, no, they did. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying in the beginning. It was good for Gohan, I guess. But look at what happened with the rest of the Z fighters. Are they even remotely relevant in the Buu
Nah, the
saga?
Z fighters are like completely like that's the one thing I hated.
All right
Like
then.
the
All
human
right then.
like Goku if he like Goku and Vegeta if they suddenly like just completely like change heart, you know, and they get like something happens where the Earth pisses them off, they could completely annihilate the Earth in less than an hour. You know, like they could
In a
completely
matter of
destroy the.
minutes. In a
Yeah,
matter
like
of minutes.
they became too powerful. They just became too powerful, and that's the only thing I didn't like. Like at the
That's
end,
the
they
other
were just
thing.
too overpowered. They were just
That's the
way
other
too
thing, yeah.
overpowered.
That's the other thing. Dragon Ball Z, when you think of just a normal Dragon Ball, like they can all destroy planets. Like just just your average fucking Dragon Ball Z character, they're all planet breakers. They're all like
Even in the
world
beginning,
destroyers.
even in the
At the
beginning,
begin
like
at the beginning, yeah, but at the beginning it was more interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that was another problem that you just brought up. My problem with the Cell Saga and the Buu Saga. The only way to keep it going is to keep giving Goku more powerful opponents. it's like just how fucking retarded can you get? You know what I'm saying? Like now we have the Battle of the Gods, and then this new movie that came out just recently, uh
I didn't see the new
something
movies, but I've
F.
heard they're good.
It's with Frieza. It's with Frieza basically comes back. He returns and he trains because as it turns out in the movie, how the movie explains it is Frieza was a prodigy. Like he never trained a day in his life. He sat around, jerked off all day, and he was still as powerful as he was when Goku faced him the first time on Namek.
Hmm.
So the whole premise of the movie is that Frieza's actually trying. Like he's actually like he trained. He did his paid his dues and he reaches a whole new form, a form strong enough to challenge fucking Super Saiyan God. And even at one point he kind of beats Goku, which is kind of crazy. And this is when Vegeta steps in, and Vegeta's the one that actually lays down the smackdown on Frieza. So
But
that's a good enough for Vegeta, taking the
Frieza,
spotlight away from Goku. But
Vegeta was always my favorite character because his character was one of the characters that grew the most throughout the entire
yes,
series.
yes, that
Like
is very true.
his
He had
character
the
went
most
from
development. Yeah,
yeah, like they gave Vegeta like so much attention that and it's not like he's still underrated in my opinion. Like
they still did him dirty though most of the time because at
yeah,
the end
cuz
of the
he
day,
like he was
Goku
always like
he was always
yeah,
outshined by Goku.
he'd always get the back seat. He'd always get the back seat and everything. And even Vegeta at the end, he humbled himself. He
Yeah,
humbled himself.
yeah, I
And
remember
they
that
still
scene.
didn't give him the nod. They still wouldn't give him nods. Like this nigga, he was just like Garatok or Garanada or whatever the fuck his name is. Garatok, whatever his name is. You know, is 10 times better than me. He finally admits it.
Are you
And you know,
are you trying to
and
say
he's
Kakarot?
yeah, Kakarot, whatever his name is. I don't know his name, bro. I don't listen. Like I'm not that big of a DBZ fan. I've seen pretty much every
C-
episode, but it
clearly.
doesn't stick. It doesn't stick like in my mind like most. Well, I watch a lot of things, and I have a lot of fandoms. So it's like, you know, just too much at some points.
Yeah.
I be mixing up my Pokemon and my Digimon sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I be saying Pika, when I'm trying to watch a Yu-Gi-Oh episode.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Did I already say this?
I don't
I thought
remember.
I thought I already said
I don't. If we
it's
talked about it, I
Hitmontop.
don't.
It's
Oh
Hitmontop.
yeah, we talked about this.
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Shedinja. It's
Yeah,
like it's a,
I
it's
know.
a, it's a carcass, man. It's a dead Pokemon's. It's not even a carcass. It's the shell of
Uh,
a thing of Ninjask or somebody. It's really interesting though because he has a hole in his back, and basically if you stare in his hole, in his asshole, in his Shedinja hole, it'll suck your soul out.
oh wow,
Th- that's the lore
bro.
around him.
You want to know something about? I was watching this video about like deadly Pokemons that like could completely like kill the humans in the
Any
universe
Pokemon,
around it.
any
Yeah,
Pokemon
any
could.
Pokemon can, but like there's some Pokemons out there that are just extremely like could easily kill like you on accident. Like they could kill you on accident, and some of the jobs have been made to kill. And yeah, it's a kid friendly show. Yeah, these motherfuckers can like that one Pokemon,
Give me an
Metagross.
example. Metagross,
Metagross.
right?
He has 4 brains. He practically like has like fucking he has like the mind of like a supercomputer. This dude could take over the fucking planet. He could make
Yeah.
like well, how do you have 4 brains and you still can't speak English? Like
The
what the
thing
fuck?
is that you all right, but we're not taking into account. There's a lot of things though. You want to get scientific about it. For example, his physiology. How do you know one of those? It doesn't take one brain to control the part of his body. And then there's the fact that he's metal and then he's psychic, right?
I got
Um,
something better for you. I got something even better for you. Alakazam. That dude has like an IQ of like what was it again? I couldn't remember. It was like 4,000. It's in the thousands. like 12,000, 15,000. Like the dude has like a super IQ, like a super IQ, and it's still like, and that's how it uses its psychic powers, and it's still like it still can't commute telepathically.
It probably could.
Maybe
Maybe it's that we're so
couldn't Abra?
underdeveloped. Maybe we're so underdeveloped that we can't understand it. Maybe it's that.
Well,
And
Mew could.
another thing is that getting into the whole IQ thing.
Mewtwo, I mean.
IQ is just a number. Like, I mean, it's more than just a number. But the thing about IQ tests and all that, they don't really measure a person on your intelligence per se. All right, what they do is they take your ability to be able to relate things. That's how intelligence is measured. That's what makes someone intelligent. How well you can take one thing and see the coincidences and its relations to things around it, or what you can compare it to, and so on and so forth. So that nigga could have a 10,000 IQ. You know what I'm saying? His IQ could be in the 100,000s. It wouldn't necessarily mean that he's like a fucking demigod or god status, god level. It just means he's really smart and he can suck dick. One Pokemon that has been said to kill a person, like actually, like they in the Pokedex said like it ate someone. I think I forgot how it went. It was actually
There's one Pokemon that eats souls.
it was Kiryuim or however you pronounce his name. It's one of the newer ones that I'm not familiar with. It's in X and Y, I think, or Black and White. I think it was in Black and White. Kiryuim. He's ice
I
and
remember
dragon.
that. I remember there's this one Gen 4 Pokemon.
He's actually a legendary. So.
I remember, yeah, there's this one Gen 4 Pokemon, and this Pokemon, its main job is to eat souls. That's pretty much what that Pokemon is. And it's not. I don't think it's a legendary Pokemon. But wait, speaking about that one Pokemon you're talking about, that like did what again? It did what again?
He ate somebody. Like it's like an evil. It's
Kyrian?
actually Kyurem or whatever the fuck his name is.
Was it a black Pokemon like that gets in your
Nah.
dreams and shit?
Oh no, you're thinking about Darkrai.
Yeah, Darkrai. That's the one I was thinking about.
Nah, the one I'm thinking about, the one I'm talking about, he's like a dragon in ice, and they
Oh,
kind of portray him as a bad guy. He's like a bad
yeah,
Pokemon.
yeah. It's one of the two dragons, right? It's one
No,
of the
there's
two
three.
dragons.
There's
There's
three.
three.
There's Zekrom, and then the white one. I always forget his name, and then there's Kyurem, and he's like. He could actually, what he does is, he could use one of the two ones in black and white. He could use either the black one or the white one. He kind of like fuses with them, sort of. It's weird, dude. It's really
No,
weird.
I've never seen the third one, but I know the
Should look it
two.
up. Should look it up.
Um, there's also like the no, like to me, like no Pokemon will ever be able to match the three ridiculously overpowered Pokemon they already made if for Gen 4. The
What,
what was the name? Arceus,
Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia?
yeah, Palkia, and Giratina. The Giratina too
Yeah,
is
Giratina is a
ridiculous.
good one, yeah.
I think Giratina is my favorite legendary. That and Rayquaza and Mewtwo, but Giratina, Rayquaza, like no, but Giratina, like that's Satan. Like that Pokemon is literally Satan. Like it
He's
has
not
its
Satan.
own.
He's not
Well, I mean,
Satan, dude.
well, yeah, I know he's not Satan, but a lot of people like to think of it like as a Satan Pokemon, and it's like but like that Pokemon, what was his name? What was it? Antimatter? Like that's its job, antimatter.
His thing
Yeah.
is it's a different it's like it's not really antimatter, it's just a different verse.
Yeah,
It's
no,
not
he
the
got
underworld.
banished. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
banished to that world though. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. Just like Satan. A nigga got banished to hell or whatever the Christians believe happened to him. Or Islam, whatever too. But
There's a few of them with Satan actually.
well, I mean most of those religions are off old folklore anyways.
Uh
It's
I
topic for a
guess.
different video.
I guess I guess.
Topic for a different video.
The thing is that
Speaking about topic for a video, what was that shit you was talking about? Your beef with your sister. What was that you were talking about? You got a beef with your sister. Godly. Pacquiao.
yeah, hello.
Hey, what's up, Pacquiao?
Yeah, my controller died. I was talking about Giratina that whole time.
Oh.
Um,
Oh wow! Now I asked you what was that? I asked you what was that beef with your sister all about? Like you said you have a beef with your sister.
yeah, yeah.
What is that about?
It's about like I don't know, like I'm a difficult person, you know what I'm saying? I'm it's hard to put into words. Like I'm a lot into I hate dishonesty. Um, loyalty, honor, all that shit. Like I feel like it has a place, but at the same time, it's not what I'm all about. But when you want to be disrespectful or something, I don't know. Like I don't hate the bitch, but that's what she is to me, like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's a family thing, man. It's complicated.
You don't want to air it. You don't want to put her out there.
Put what out there? What needs to be put out? They said that they said
Anyways,
that
back
they
to what you were
banished
saying about Garantino.
they said that they banished him because of his violence.
His violence.
He's
The hell he do?
yeah, he was violent. He was bad, I guess. He's a bad guy.
I don't know. Isn't he the one? In the anime though, he usually is the one that stops fucking Palkia and Dialga most of the time because that nigga
Dialga.
Arceus doesn't do shit.
And
Arceus doesn't really do shit.
in the movie, he actually fought against Arceus because Arceus had actually came down to Earth or whatever, and he was fucking shit up. So Dialga and Palkia, they didn't like that, but they couldn't stop him. So Giratina came into the mix, and he actually fought against Arceus with them, telling that nigga to chill out because he's basically killing everybody. He was gonna, I don't know what he was gonna do. But he was gonna he's gonna fuck shit up, man. He's gonna do something. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it.
What's Palkia and Diagla, whatever his name is, problem? Like,
Dialga,
why do
man.
they always fight each other? Why they always
I don't
fight each
know.
other?
I I
Bitch,
think
stop
it's one of
correcting
those
me. You
things.
know what I'm fucking saying.
I think yeah, but you should say it right. Don't call me a bitch, nigga. You don't want to speak it improperly. I'm just trying to help you out. I'm trying to make you better. What's wrong with that? Instead of getting offended,
It's a
just
fucking
take what I'm
Pokemon
saying.
name. They're made up fucking names.
Say statistics.
Suck my dick.
Point proven. Anyway, um, it's I don't know. I guess it's one of those things like opposites attract, except in this case, they're both guys, so they can't really fuck. So it's like, oh, hey, you're gay. I'm not gay. I'm gonna fuck you up, you faggot. And then Dialga's like, oh, hey, bro, don't call me gay. This is my street. What are you doing here? This is my block. I don't see you repping that blue shit that I got on my back. You all about that pink shit. And Palkia's like, oh, so? And they start fighting. That's how it goes. Time and space, man.
You have a great perception of how Pokemon works.
That's probably how they talk. That's probably exactly how they talk.
Yeah, what if they're black boys? Like, what if they're just like from Chirac?
They're, it's probably a
Like they grew up
territory
in
thing, man.
Chirac.
That's it. Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. It's a territory thing,
Like like what is a BD? Like Palkia is a
Palkia,
BD.
Palkia, no, he's in 300, and Dialga's in 600.
Nah,
That's
nah.
what it is.
Dialga is in BDK. He's in
He's in a he's
BDK.
he's a disciple gang killer.
Yeah.
What's the Giratina in
You
there?
know, like Lil
What's he rapping?
JoJo, like Lil JoJo.
What that nigga got killed.
Okay.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Lil JoJo.
He
He
got
didn't
fucked
make
up.
good music, but still, like rest in peace.
What about
Just like
Giratina?
Slim Duncan, R.I.P. Slim Duncan, died over a candy
Yeah,
bar.
yeah. Slim Dunkin' died over candy. That's some shit right there, dude.
That's real hood shit right there.
That's what happens when
He
you
still made shit
disrespect.
music.
You disrespect. Nah, there was this one song that was really fucking hype to me, dude.
Fight night, fight night,
Yeah, man. Yeah, that song
nigga
was
night night.
hype. That song was hype as
Free my
fuck, man.
nigga Kenny.
That's something you play like if you're about to I don't know, man. If you're about to play a game or something,
Fight night.
you're about to like, yeah, give a
uh,
fuck about shit, but my motherfucking niggas.
right now,
Yes.
I was gonna go into hip hop, but that's just way too long. It's just way. I was gonna talk about how ignorant, like, or not, how naive, like, hip hop fans are.
It's really the industry's fault too.
Like, whenever they see a decent rapper, like, I've always see these comments of people saying, like, oh, this guy's 10 times better than Lil Wayne, or oh, this, and then everybody's posting up their top 5 lists. Like, I mean, you haven't heard, like, every hip hop artist out there. There's, like, so many underground, so
There's
many
so
unknown
many
artists.
people in the game that it becomes hard. You can't really say, and then like,
Yeah,
not only are there so many people, but they're so good at different things. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
you have complete poets, and then you have niggas who are just good with wordplay, and then you got fucking people like Banks. Like he has like the most ridiculous punchlines, and he makes you like think.
yeah,
He makes you think with his
yeah,
verse. And then you got niggas like Fab that he's just fucking clever. He's just fucking clever as shit with his wordplay. And then there's niggas like
yeah.
Eminem. He's good with like storytelling and shit. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
good with stuff.
So
Like,
yeah,
Eminem is good with, like just saying, like, insane. He says insane bars with like great lyrics at a quick pace. But he's still not that.
yeah.
Like that's the thing. Like so many people call him the king, but like if you really listen to his songs, like his songs like they're pretty weak. Like they're pretty
It's
weak
not it's
in
not that they're
general.
weak. It's not that they're weak. It's just that like going back to the thing. Like there's not one person who is great at everything.
Everything, yeah,
Like he's good at storytelling. He'll make you think about what he's saying. But there are cats out there that like they are ingenious with some lines that they come up with. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like
Like
like on a
I think the my bad. Go ahead.
no, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I think like the most clever rapper out here is probably Nas and MF Doom. Like those guys are probably like the two most clever people I've ever heard
I'm trying to think
when
of
it
the
comes
song by
to
Doom.
punchlines.
It's a pretty good song. It's a lot of
Like
shit, man. It's a lot of shit.
especially when Doom is Victor Vaughn, like his whole Vaudevillain album. I don't know if you've heard it, but that shit is probably has some of the greatest wordplay and punchlines I've heard in my life.
You know who's really good?
Who?
Gucci.
Gucci Mane, yo, nah, I take it back. The trap god, the rap god, the everything is Gucci Mane. Gucci Mane has it all. Like
Gucci.
my like
Gucci. He's smart, man. Like he's locked. Isn't
like
he
I
locked
remember
up?
this one time. Yeah, he's locked up for a long ass time. He got that Bobby Shmurda charge. Niggas in there. This niggas in there for guns. You been in there for a long time. Why do these
Yo,
rappers like carry
I'm gonna unplug
illegal
my
guns
mic.
on them?
I'm gonna unplug my mic. Hold on.
Is it me?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah.
Was I lagging or something?
No, I just wanted to unplug it just to see.
But, why do these rappers always carry heat on them? Like, I mean, yeah, like they're famous now. They got money now. Like, why you still carrying illegal heat? Like, you can't just get yourself registered?
Cause, bro, he's about it.
I don't know, man.
He's about it and you're not. So it's as simple as that.
My bad, man. Aaron Hernandez is the greatest player of all time. Nigga playing in the prison yard.
So apparently they have like these super advanced um robot or machine like insects. Like they look exactly like bugs. Like I'm looking at a roach right now and it's completely like mechanical. It looks just like a big fat roach. And that would be really
Um,
good for like just to scare somebody.
so we've been talking for an hour and 5 minutes, so we're gonna cut off the podcast. And
Ma- Imagine having like a just you're at lunch and it's like a big fucking. Actually, there was this one time. I probably already told you this, but for the sake of reiterating, um, so during lunch, this is in high school. This kid he brought the biggest, fakest plastic fucking cockroach, and he would just leave it in the most random places. And it really caught me when he left it on the lunch table. He tapped the guy. He tapped the guy on the shoulder. He was like, "Hey," he was like, "Hey, what's that?" And the kid, he didn't get scared or anything. He didn't jump up or scream. He just looked at it and like his head just moved back slowly. Like this is the stupidest reaction. And he did it in the classroom. We did it in the classroom, and he put it underneath this guy's desk, or no, it was underneath his seat. And he was like, Charmy, Charmy, look under his seat, look under his seat. He looked under his seat. This kid started crying. He started crying just from fear. Just from fear. He didn't even get up though. He didn't even get up. He just started crying in his seat with a fucking big ass fake cockroach underneath him, dude. It's the funniest shit ever, dude. It's
bro,
the
this one
funniest
time
shit
I was
ever.
playing Xbox, bro. This cockroach like came crawling from like my
How
house
big
doesn't
was
have
it?
cockroaches. Huge.
Oh
Like
god.
my house doesn't have cockroaches. Like I've only seen cockroaches 2 times, 3 times actually. But like this one time when the cockroach just like came from like the closet and it just started like sprinting across my room, bro. I jumped up on top of my bed and I started to fucking scream. I screamed
Are
like
you serious?
yeah, and then I got
Fucking
down and I
step
killed it.
on it.
Yeah, I got down and I killed it.
Step on it,
But
dude.
that shit,
Nah, yeah. We
the
we get them
and
here sometimes too. Like if they'll fumigate in the basement. Oh god, they're so fucking disgusting, man. They'll come
oh
up,
man,
but
it
the
got me
thing is
worried
that
that
the
this
why?
because that there's more in the closet. Like, cause it came out of the closet and I was like, oh shit. What if there's like a whole bunch of them in the closet and shit?
Like a
That
whole
would
colony.
you ever seen Babadook?
I have no idea what that is.
The Babadook?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's a horror movie. You'd probably
What
love
is
it.
it? What is it about?
It's like an old school horror movie before slashers. It feels like an older school with like nowadays production, you know.
Okay.
So it feels like a movie made in 2014. Yeah, it's about this book. She reads this book to her kid. Her kid like has problems, and and she reads this, and it's about this character named the Babadook. And the more they reject the story, the more the Babadook gets stronger. So, and as they keep rejecting the story, and the book gets stronger, and it starts saying things like "I'm gonna kill you," and it starts drawing up pictures of killing the family and whatnot. Like she rejects it, and it keeps growing stronger and stronger until it takes over the kid.
What the fuck
and
does
I'm not gonna
any of
spoil
that
what
have to
happens
do? What the fuck does any of that have to do
because
with
there's a scene.
giant roaches?
There's a scene where she's looking into a hole in the wall and a bunch of fucking cockroaches, like hundreds of cockroaches, starts crawling out of the hole.
Well, you know what they say: for every one cockroach you see, there's a rapist in your home. Something like that. It's something like that.
I was worried that there'd be 100 cockroaches coming out of the hole, or like something like that.
So you thought that the Babadook or the Mamadook was in your closet,
No,
producing
I
all
thought that
all
there was
these
a bunch of
cockroaches.
cockroaches.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Same difference.
Uh,
Shit,
all right,
shit.
well, that's the podcast. Like, favorite, and subscribe.
No, no,
Um,
don't, no, no, don't say that. Don't ever say
I'm
that.
saying
You could
it.
say that. You could ever no. Don't ever say that with me though. I feel like that's such a cliche thing to say. Like favorite. What if they don't? What if they didn't like the video? Unlike it. Don't 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 like it if you didn't like it. Be genuine. Be true to yourself. You know what I'm saying? I doubt somebody even made it this far. Like who would fucking
I'm hanging up.
like who hanging up what?